Hi everybody. I want to talk about something from my master AJ Hook. This great quote from my master AJ Hook is secrets and rules for real English phrases. So, what's phrases? Phrases is simply a group of words. Doesn't need to be full sentence, although that's fine. But it's group of words, more than one word. That's phrase. Welcome back for secret number 3. Now, the last secret, the last rule was maybe your favorite, right? No more grammar rules. Good news for you. But this one is probably the most important rule. This is really the central key. Is the main one, and this rule or this secret is this: learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Again, learn with your ears, not with your eyes. And of course, we teach you how to speak excellent English. Speak, and to speak well, you have to have excellent listening. See, speech comes from listening. Here's the problem. In school, you mostly learn with your eyes. What did you do? You read a lot of textbooks. You watch the teacher write all the stuff on the board. Maybe you listen to the teacher explaining English in your language. So you listen to hearing your language, not English, in your classroom. But in general, what is happening is you learning with your eyes. That's what happened. Maybe it's still happening now, I don't know. Hopefully not after today. So there's big problem of this when you just reading and trying to learn grammar rules, for example, by reading grammar books, and you're trying to learn vocabulary by reading vocabulary list, and you're trying to read English dialogues, and then you're doing reading tests, and then you're doing all reading activities and reading drills. None of that is helping with you speaking, and that's why you probably read English much better than you speak it or understand it. It's a common problem. It's because in school you learn with your eyes all the time, or most of the time, and you did very little learning with your ears. Listening is secret number 3, and is probably the most important one. You gotta listen a lot. You have got to listen a lot of English. That is the key to great speaking. There is a lot of research about this, a lot of academic research, excellent research that shows that listening is the way you improve your speaking. Not reading, not practicing speaking in mirror or something. No, it's lots and lots of listening. Now, this is so obvious, but let's think about a baby. Little American baby will say, of course, need to learn English. So how will we teach this American baby to learn English? Will we buy grammar books and try to make the baby study grammar? No. We could try, but it won't work. Would we try to force the baby to read immediately? Of course not. So how does this little baby learn English? One way and one way only: listening. For 6 to 12 months, that baby just sit there and listens. Listens to parents mostly, and maybe brothers and sisters, and maybe other people in the family speaking English constantly. And of course, when parents speak to a baby, they don't speak difficult English. They speak very simple, easy English. And eventually, the baby start to learn few words like mommy, daddy, maybe food. Really simple stuff. That's the beginning. And then they start learning, group of words, 2 words, 3 words together. All of this is happening through listening. And for a while, the baby can understand a lot. The small child, he can actually understand a lot of English, but cannot speak very much. This is natural and normal. That the listening level is higher than the speaking level. And that's what you have to do. You have to go back and start learning English now. Change it the way you learn it. Instead, learn it like baby. Learn with your ears, lots of listening. This is another problem that schools have and lots of students have. Maybe they do practice some listening, but when they do, it's so difficult. Like they listen to sample TOEFL test and things like that. Extremely difficult vocabulary, very academic and formal, not really actual normal English. and you cannot really understand it easily and automatically if you do that. If you listen to English that's too difficult, you learning will be very slowly. You want the opposite, like maybe you want to listen to lots of easy English. Easy listening is the key. Easy listening will give you great speaking. That's what all the research shows is very powerful. So you probably need to be listening to lots of easy listening.